Will you please join me in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you, and welcome everyone to the Thursday, December 29th, 2016 Bryan City Council meeting. Council, you've been presented with the minutes of the December 19th council meeting. Any additions, corrections that you see need to be made at this time?
I
heard
did not,
none.
I
Okay.
did not see any additions or corrections, so I move that we approve the minutes as written.
Second.
Rick,
Yes.
Carrie,
Yes.
Judy,
Yes.
Keith,
Yes.
Tommy.
Yes. Okay. Next on the agenda, hearing of public concerns. Again, this is a portion of the meeting, can be, anyone can address council that is not on the agenda, and I see no one at this time, so we'll move on. And that takes us to number 3, which is an ordinance. And so Lori, would you please number and read?
Ordinance number 54, 2016, an ordinance providing for annual appropriations for the city of Bryan for the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2017, and declaring an emergency.
Okay, for council's presentation, you do have the budget and it is paper clipped together, and I'm going to be referring to the front and the back of that as we speak. First of all, the 2017 budget is to be presented. We thank all the department heads and the budget committee, Carrie and Rick, for your time with the department heads. You spent a lot of time, and we also want to thank Lori for popping the numbers in and keeping us right up to date as of December 27th. We got it yesterday afternoon, I
Yes,
think,
we did.
and she was still adjusting that. So thank you. A lot of work goes into the budget. I'm going to bring something else up here. What we'll refer to the, go to the back, what I call the back sheet here first. The total city 2017 budget for all funds is $54,284,185. You find that in the right-hand corner at the bottom. That is compared to $51,725,059 last year, and that is an increase in the budget of 4.71%. Now, we'll bring up another chart here that for comparisons, and we'll get it turned right here. Just down here where you can see that a little better. Over the years, from 2002 to 2017, you can see that our budget is running in that neighborhood, starting out with 49,000, ending up in 2017, or 49 million, ending up in 2017 with 54 million. But 2016 was 51, 14 was 53, 13 was 55, 56 in 08, 09. So we've been right in that line all the time with our budget. So I think this shows that department heads are staying within their budget. We're not overspending, so to speak. If our revenue is down, it's not necessarily because of budget, but it's because of the things that have been taken away from us from the state, trying to stay up within this budget. And so I think the budget committees over the years have done a good job in doing that. Going back then to the budget comparison, once again, the total city budget is up 4.71%. If you look at the all funds at the very bottom, the total council budget is $25,351,436 compared to $24,073,077 in 2016. That is a 5.04% increase for 2017. Also looking at that page, the budget for the Bryan Municipal Utilities is $28,932,749 in 2017 compared to $27,651,982 in 2016. That is a 4.43% increase. At the Budget Committee, the Bryan Municipal Utilities, BPA, presented their budget in nice color codes and so forth, and some of the reasons for their particular increase, and Rob is here today, I don't know if you want to say anything, but they are looking to get a new vacuum truck to share among the different departments. They're doing some water line on Pierce Street and South Street. They're looking at a new video vehicle, and they have a pulsation project going on at the dam, and that caused some increase in their budget, but very well organized and very well presented. The next page is the 101, and if you turn your budget over, you see the 101 funds, and you can go back down and see what the city attorney, cemetery, clerk treasurer, right on down the line is, and that's basically what we have going down here to the bottom, showing you their budget, and their budget is for 2017 is $6,782,906 compared to $6,764,636, or just a slight increase of 0.27%. So with Park and Rec being the only decrease in the budget from 905, 954 down to 905. So Ben, congratulations. At least you kept that under there. In that budget, where a lot of people are interested going back to the top now, one of the main ones is the 401 account, which is the capital improvement, and that has gone up 22.44% with the projects that we anticipate doing. The big project, one of the big projects on that is Mayberry Drive over in the park area. That's a $200,000 project. Bryan's asphalt budget is up $300,000 to $350,000. Bryan, any comments on that? It went up just, you're gonna do more asphalting, I guess. And then miscellaneous sanitary sewer, Southwest, $550,000 is in the budget. That inflated it, but you plan to get grant funds back for next year to use that. And then also in the budget is our wastewater plant, where we are in the phase of redoing that and so forth, and we've got $196,000 in engineering for that wastewater plant in that particular budget. So overall, that's why the budget has increased somewhat, but I think it's good, and once again, I commend everyone for what you've done in that area. I guarantee you the budget committee screened them good and said do this and do that. So Carrie, or do you have any comment on that, or
No.
anything?
No, I think, we tried to be fiscally responsible with the people's money, and, we made some approvals on some things that we wanted to bring to council that, for the most part, very happy with what the department heads were able to do as far as staying within their budgets, and they too were very fiscally responsible.
That's all right. Lori, anything else to say about that? Or procedures?
It looks, and we're still printing checks, we still gonna do one more check run yet this year, but it looks like our general fund's gonna end up higher with a higher balance than it did last year, which is a good thing to start off 2017, because you never know what the tax dollars are gonna do for the new year. But no, I mean, everybody took a good scan of their budgets. I think they got a lot of good things. Mayberry Drive going through is something that I know has been on the agenda for a long time, and the pulsation project down at the dam for BMU, that's been on the back burner for a little while. So it looks like a really good budget to me. And I'd also like to say that Jim Salisbury, the department heads, and Mr. Berner, the team down at BMU did a really good job pulling theirs together as well in the absence of a utility director for the last half of the year.
Their budget was neat and all color-coded and so forth. We appreciate that. So the dollars are in there though, Rob, so it's good to go. That's basically all I have to say about it. Something
Okay,
else.
good, thanks.
What will be our carryover?
It looks right now like in the general fund, we'll end up with at least $1.6 million, which is, like, as I said, higher than last year. We're still planning to do one more check run, so everybody who's getting invoices in, and I've been seeing them roll through this morning, we're hoping to still get those out yet for this year and clear them off. The lower our encumbrances are for the end of the year, the better the auditors like it, just because you're capturing the expense in the year incurred.
That's good.
Okay, good. With that said, I would entertain a motion to suspend.
So moved.
I'll second.
Keith?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes. A motion to pass?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Carrie?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Keith?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes. Okay, now we have another ordinance, and so Lori, would you please number and read?
Ordinance 55, 2016, an ordinance authorizing the salary ranges and classifications in the compensation program for the city of Bryan, amending ordinance 50, 2015, and repealing any portion of the ordinances inconsistent therewith, and declaring an emergency.
Okay, council has been reviewing this ordinance throughout the year. Actually, we have new job descriptions for every position that we have in the city, and we have been, we've looked at the salary ranges, we've compared it to other areas, and what we did in the steps and so forth, we tried to get some equalization where if someone would move up from step 5 to step 6, that would be the same amount of money all the way through. We did that. This takes effect January 1st. That's the first page of your salary ranges there. Second page, there was really very little change in there in that particular area. That's just some of the job descriptions and so forth would be changed to combine or to look with, be consistent with what we have as a job description with what we are paying. The third page of that, Park and Rec series did not have preschool, the administrator, teacher, arborist, or horticulture. We got that involved in that situation, straightened out. And then when we get to section 3 and 4, that tells you the salary ranges in the different people for the department heads, B, C, and D, salary B, salary C, and D, stating their amounts. That amounts only changed if there was a change in salary, which resulted in moving that up. The big thing then on the section 10, the mayor's salary, it was set at 3%, the same as the rest of the area was this year. The salary for the municipal clerk was set by the judge at 3%. That is in there. And the city attorney is also 3%. Also in the sections dealing with the wages, all city employees got the 3% raise as we had planned. So that's basically your wage ordinance for 2017.
Council, any comments? If not, motion to suspend?
So moved.
Second.
Rick?
Yes.
Keith?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes. And I'll entertain a motion to pass.
I'll make a motion to pass. Second.
Judy?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Keith?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes. Okay. Number 5 is an ordinance, so Lori, please number and read.
Ordinance number 56, 2016, an ordinance hiring a city attorney and declaring an emergency.
Okay, the city attorney is not present at the moment on her business, but every year the council takes pleasure to appoint a new city attorney. Rhonda Fisher has been our city attorney since I have been here as mayor, and she does an excellent job, so the recommendation is to approve Rhonda Fisher as our city attorney for next year. And she just has arrived. We're just approving.
Just in time.
Just in time.
Council, your wishes.
I make a motion to suspend.
Second?
Carrie?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Keith?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
Keith?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yep. Yes, sorry.
Congratulations.
You're stuck with us for another 12 months, thank you. Or you're stuck with me, one way or the other.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay, next we have a resolution, so Lori, would you please number and read?
Resolution number 34, 2016. A resolution to accept a $37,000 donation from the Bryan Baseball Association to the Parks and Recreation Department for a concession stand on field number 4.
Okay, Mr. Dominic?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Kind of prefaced it last time we met. This is a $37,000 donation to start the project known as Concession Stand Field 4 project out in Rec Park. This is a donation by the Bryan Baseball Association to start that project.
Okay. How big a building is that? Do you know square footage wise by chance? Anybody know? Okay. Is that all
Not
it's
off the
gonna
top
be,
of my
is just concession stand, basically?
Yeah, there's a little storage area in the back. Then there's a concession stand, and then off the front, there is a covered sheltered area with the idea that if there is a storm or something like that, it's a place for teams to go to gather in underneath a roof.
Gotcha.
As opposed to either sending them to cars or waiting in dugouts, things like that. It's also be used as a picnic type area, so to say.
Total cost?
46.8.
Okay, and this is 37,000,
Yep.
any more money coming?
Yes, they plan to make another donation after the first of the year that will cover the entire cost of the building. The 37 is to get the project started.
Gotcha.
This
What-
won't have restrooms?
No restrooms. As when we talked about this the first time, our plan in the Parks and Recreation Department would be at some point to renovate what is the current Field 4 concession stand into a larger restroom facility that would probably have at least 3 restroom areas for both male and female. Right now, we currently have 1 for male and 1 for female, and it's not enough.
So we're gonna go with that on a temporary basis right now, the facility that is out there?
Yeah, yep.
As far as restroom facilities?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
I would guess maybe a 2018 project would be to renovate
Yeah.
the Field 4 concession. But obviously, we're not ready to do that just yet.
So this current project,
Mm-hmm.
what are we gonna have invested here? What
The-
is it?
The building itself is paid for through the Bryan Baseball Association and their donation. We have a little bit of infrastructure, but not much.
Gotcha. Water, sewer,
Mhm.
or whatever the
Yep.
case may, something like that.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Just for information for people, Field 4 is which field?
Field 4 is the Industrial League field, and to be honest with you, Keith, the pavilion, or the concession stand is not really located necessarily at Field 4. It's located in the area between fields 2, 3, and 4, where the batting cage used to sit. The idea was to kind of make it more centrally located, whereas it could be used by Field 1, Field 2, Field 3, Field 4. And then when you get down to Field 5 and Sumter, they have their own concession stand. So it's kind of moved back off of the road a little bit, which we prefer. It's kind of back in there that it could service all 3 fields or 4 fields, depending on how you look at it. So it's located as Field 4. It's not technically just for Field 4.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
This will be ready to go by baseball season then this year?
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Any
I-
other questions? Sorry.
I move we suspend.
I'll second.
Keith?
Yes?
Rick?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Keith?
Yes.
Carrie?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Rick?
Yes.
Tommy?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay, that is all that I have on the agenda here, with the exception of executive session for collective bargaining. So if that's all, other than that, correct?
Right.
Okay, all right. So what we'll do is we'll take a short recess and then go into executive session. So I'll go around the room. Chief Willis, anything from you? Chief? Okay, thank you. Mr. Engstrom, okay. BMU, okay. Brian, okay. Miss Judy,
No, just Happy New Year to everyone.
okay. Ms. Kennedy,
Yeah, Judy and I were sworn in a year ago today, so it's been a fun year of learning. I appreciate all the department heads working with me with any questions I had, and with council. It's been a fun year.
Rick?
Don't have anything further.
Okay. Keith?
And I'll say Happy New Year to everyone. And that's it.
Ms. Laurie?
No, sir.
Ms. Rhonda?
No, sir.
Ben.
Oh, well, I missed both of you, Bruce and Ben.
In that bright green shirt.
We're taking the money back.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. You have anything else?
Yeah, the
for me?
next regular council meeting will be Tuesday, January 3rd, and you already have your agendas prepared, and we can meet today if you wanted to, but the next one will be January 3rd at 7 o'clock. And we should have something in here on the garbage. Happy New Year to everyone. The city offices, again, will be closed on Monday. Monday's garbage trash pickup will be picked up as usual, so. Happy New Year to everyone.
The only thing I have is that this is, I think, my final meeting in regards to president of council, and it's been fun again. It's been a good year. Again, I can't say enough about our department heads. You guys and ladies do a great job, and sure makes, anyhow, for me, my job a lot easier. I don't know about the mayor, but anyhow, we do have outstanding department heads and assistants as well. So again, to council, thanks for your support, bearing with me, and appreciate it. So everybody have a great new year, okay? We'll go take a short recess here, and then we'll go into executive session.
And I do expect an action after that, so Josh is aware of that. So.
Okay, thank you.